Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Hallowed Be Thy Game. Ren here, and I am beyond psyched to finally be sharing with you my recent pickups. And by recent, I mean this was originally planned to be like an end of year, like December through like all of Christmas pickups video, but time got away from me, so now we're going to be adding in January and February as well. So I'm really excited because I was obviously still targeting a lot of Switch releases, some things that I've been meaning to pick up for so long. I'm finally picking up now that I'm kind of worried some of these are going to be kind of harder to pick up, and I'll cover those later. But I also wanted to share with you like my figure collection as well, because I've been kind of mixing things up and such, like kind of with some of the collector's editions being a little lackluster here lately. I've been kind of looking to figures and such like that. But anyways, I'm very excited to share this with you, and if you are enjoying this type of content, please let me know by liking and sharing the video. It may not seem like much, but liking and subbing to a channel just helps it so much. So I just want to thank everybody for just the extreme support here lately on the channel. It's meant a lot to me, and it just keeps me motivated to share content with you, so thank you so much. Now, one of the few PS4 games that I did pick up was Marenian Tavern Story. I also recently shared this on a Hidden Gems video for the Switch. You are able to get it physically on PS4, and this is one of the few Kemco games that I've picked up, but it's one that just really clicked with me. It just has this extremely intoxicating, like pixelated art style. I had to have this physically. And really, if you're a fan of like PS2-ish era of like Atelier games, I really think this is a Kemco game that you would have a lot of fun with. Definitely just one that I still think is flying way under the radar. I think Kemco's getting a little bit more attention here lately. I know I'm looking to check out their other titles, but I can say for sure that Marenian Tavern Story is one to check out. Now, next up, we have Max Xeno. Now, this is the original PS4 release of the game. The one that came to Switch was like a reimagining of this game. That one's kind of like an action RPG, almost similar to like what you would see in like Final Fantasy 12. But this just has gorgeous JRPG art, character designs, very anime, essentially Mad Max meets anime JRPG, waifus for days. Look, I'm telling you, Max Xeno, this is easily one of the most underrated PS4 games out there. Is it rough around the edges? Sure, but you don't come here for the 10 out of 10 IG and stuff. Anyways, this is my kind of game. This is one that I think a lot of people are going to look back when we're well into the PS5 life cycle and just kind of look back at these very hidden gems. Check it out. Now, getting into my Switch pickups here, look, I just needed a little bit more quality in my life. You know, I mean, just really, you know, after a while, you just get so tired of playing a lot of the hidden gems, and you want something that is cultured, refined gaming taste. Look, I haven't dived into this yet, but I will report back after I'm essentially done weeping in the corner and questioning my life decisions. Look, 7 Pirates H, I'm not going to explain what this game's about, but let's just say the power creep in this game is legit. Anyways, definitely one that if you're kind of in the mood for something wacky and off the wall, check it out. Now, .hack GU, this is a compilation release that I really kicked myself when it was originally released, but I hated how much Bandai Namco was charging for shipping. Ludicrous, and I kind of always kept it in the recesses of my mind, and I finally found a free shipping listing on eBay of all places that was going for retail, and I was like, heck, it's a brand new copy, I don't have to pay that crazy Bandai Namco shipping costs, and I picked it up. I'm excited. This and Grandia HD Collection are top priority for me to finally get to this year. I'm kind of embarrassed that I still haven't played these games. Now, I'm really trying to satisfy the SRPG itch in my life, and look, Tactics Ogre Reborn is quality. This is just a jaw-dropping game that I really think a lot of people need to check out. I was afraid it was going to be uber hard, but really just with this modernization, remake, and such like that, and there's a ton of resources online, you're really going to be able to hop into this, and it just has gorgeous character panels, and the art, everything, it's just hitting on all cylinders. Friggin' love this game. Totally recommend. A must-own RPG for any fan of the genre. In Langrisser I II Remake, look, I've already covered this on the channel. Really, I just found this to be a really cool entry point to the Langrisser series. Sadly, I really only ever played the Langrisser Reincarnation Tensei for 3DS, which is a highly controversial release, I know. I enjoyed it, but really getting into this, it was just fantastic. I love it, and I really think this is a hidden gem, and one that, I don't think the series is a hidden gem by any means, but not a lot of people seem to know that this came to Switch, so it's definitely one to check out and pick it up while it's still affordable, and I'm really happy to have this in my collection physically. And DioFIELD Chronicle. Now, this is one that I'm still looking to get to. I'm happy to finally have this. Really, the way it looks and presents itself, I really like what I'm seeing here. And again, it's a little bit more of that kind of topical SRPG look. The gameplay looks very intriguing to me. I love what I'm hearing about it from like Happy Console Gamer and a few others that I trust. But really, this is one that I'm excited to report back on, and hopefully it'll pop up in maybe a must-own RPG list or something like that in the future. But I'll be sure to let you know after I've experienced it and made my way through it. And here we have Samurai Maidens. Again, keeping it classy, keeping it very much up to date on this channel. Look, Samurai Maidens is one that I'm happy I finally picked up. In my desperate hunt for hidden gems and such like that, I've not been able to play this one as much as I want. So I'm looking forward to kind of playing it more, being able to make my way through it, and be able to share it with you, my thoughts on it with you all. So be looking for a video on this in the future. So excited. You know, I'm really a big fan of the Senran Kagura games and stuff like that. Look, full disclosure. So this is one that I have high hopes for throughout the rest of the game. And here we have some DS games that I picked up. Glory of Heracles. I picked this up actually a hot minute ago, but I wanted to be able to share it because it kind of slipped through the cracks, and I've really not been keeping up with my game pickups. If you like these types of videos and such and see how my collection is growing and such like that, let me know. I mean, these are fun. These are videos that I don't mind making, but I'm not really sure if my sub base really enjoys the pickups videos and such like that, so please let me know if this is something you would like to see. But yeah, Glory of Heracles, totally banging game that not a lot of people know about on the DS, so definitely pick it up. In Scruge Hive, look, this is so excellent. I saw this game, I was like, oh my god, I don't know what that is, but I have to play it. And it's just a really fun, unique kind of action, isometric game. And I really think it's just a lot of fun. It's not extremely hard or anything like that, but it's one that I think, you know, with like Ghost Trick and a few others getting reprints, or essentially modern day ports to the Switch, I totally like dip into this. Glory of Heracles, heck yeah, all day, every day, totally would be amazing. Now, I have been picking up a lot of Gantz. For viewers of the channel, they know I'm friggin' cuckoo crazy for Gantz, and Gantz Zero, or Gantz O, is phenomenal. It's legitimately fantastic, like, kind of test of sorts if you're gonna like the series as a whole. This is kind of an adaptation of an arc about halfway through the story. Even though there's some changes, I highly recommend it. I believe it's still on Netflix if you're interested in that. I totally recommend this. The CG is really gorgeous. I would personally say it's on par with like Advent Children, okay? And I know that's some high praise, but this movie is real. And now I am obviously from the States. I know I can't play this, but I don't know. I just wanted to have it physically. I get it. Not enough therapy could help me at this point. And following in the Gantz theme here, I had to pick up the live action movies because I'll be honest, like in Moth to Flame, I had to check them out. Not great. I'm not trying to be mean here or anything, but for what they are, I had fun with them. The second movie, not so much. The first one I felt was not bad by any means. I had fun with it. The second one's pretty slow moving, and it just radically diverges from everything in the source material. But if you're not too like put off by that, they're fun for what they are. I would say if you like Death Note, the Japanese live action, you'd probably like this. And I've picked up some figures, and I'm finally so happy to have some Aigis love in the house. Persona 3, one of my favorite JRPGs of all time. And this is just a fantastic, I believe this was a pop-up parade. You'll have to forgive me, I can't remember offhand. But I just thought that the action pose they had, it's a quality build. And I'm genuinely just extremely happy with just the quality that pop-up parades are bringing in. They're having some larger models. There's a Berserk one I've been kind of telling myself I don't want, but I secretly really do want. Just guts in the Berserker armor, but they're doing great. And here we have Meiya. I finally have been able to enchant the game room with some more Muv-Luv figures. You know, I have Sumika. She's one of my favorite figures. But if I want to be honest, I had to get the number one hardcore samurai chick in the house. Friggin' love this. I mean, she's probably she has quickly become my favorite character of the cast. I know that's controversial, but her and Sumika, I love them both so much. But my crowning jewel figure pickup is the I believe it's 1994 Gamera Bandai toy. Oh my gosh. Look, Gamera is my second favorite kaiju, only surpassed by the King of the Monsters himself. But this is just a fantastic figure. The arms are mobile and everything. I'm a huge kaiju fan. I mean, and Gamera, the Gamera trilogy is just absolute, some of the best kaiju movies you'll ever see. But Gamera is just such quality movies. I mean, even the old 60s ones I love, like, I believe it's like Gamera versus Baragon and stuff like that. Anyways, it's fun for the whole family, and to me, the Gamera trilogy is just one of my favorites, and I wanted to have a Gamera figure, and I kind of kept my eye out for this one. I saw this one pop up, and I'm just so elated to finally have a Gamera in the collection. Now, if you've been watching the channel, you know I've just reviewed Grim Guardian's Demon Purge, and that game just swept me away. Head over heels, fell in love with it, and when I found out it was a part of the Galgun universe, I showed very little restraint, and I picked up the Galgun games. Now, I picked up Galgun Returns, Galgun 2, and Galgun Double Peace. Now, to my knowledge, Double Peace is the one with the sisters in it from Grim Guardians. I'm excited to play them all, actually, but I don't know if they appear in any of the other games. I assume they do, but anyways, I'm just excited to play these. They've always kind of caught my eye. They look very tongue-in-cheek, very silly, but I mean, look, I'm not a proud person. I'm going to play these games. I'm going to have fun with them, okay? And you judge me if you want to. Now, one game I've been very embarrassed that is not already in my collection is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I'm excited to finally be getting to this because Curse of the Moon 1 and 2 are some of my favorite games. Now, I kind of had heard that the Switch port of this game was not good at first, but I've heard that it's been kind of polished up from there. I'll report back. I'm excited to finally play this and experience it. I feel like I'm kind of honor bound at this point. I'm very hopeful that this game's going to click with me because I love Curse of the Moon 1 and 2 so much. I mean, favorite Castlevania-like games on the platform. Now, the Metroidvania that I've been kicking myself for months now for not picking up, and I've been pretty ashamed I haven't yet, is Record of Lodoss War, Deedlit, and Wonder Labyrinth. This game, just everything about it just calls to me, and it's just been beyond time. I was like, I've been in this insatiable Metroidvania mood. I've been like pining away for Castlevania and Metroid. So I was like, heck, it's time. So I made this a top priority, and I'm so happy to finally have it in the collection, and I can't wait to share my thoughts on it with you. Now, the last DS game that I want to share with you that I've picked up here at the end of last year was Nights in the Nightmare. Now, this is a top recommendation from over at Warp Zone, and this is one that has an ultra unique and not beginner-friendly combat system. However, it's fascinating. It also is an Atlas game on DS, and Atlas on DS was nigh unmatched. I mean, their DS and 3DS library is slamming, and I'm excited to be jumping into this. The gameplay, everything about it has me hooked. The character designs, I'm all in, but I want to kind of, after I finish my SRPG and jrpg run, I'm wanting to just dive into this. I was excited to actually get a complete in-box copy because I was seeing a lot of bad prices. But look, guys, I'm telling you, if you do have to go to eBay ever, keep an eye out for best offers, okay? I mean, the worst that can happen is they say no. All right, that's all I'll say. Anyways, now the game that I'm actively playing right now is Fire Emblem Engage. I literally just started this. I think I'm on like chapter 5 or 6 as of the recording of this video, and I'm in love. I mean, really, this game is sweeping me away. I love the combat system. I'm excited to see where the story's gonna go. I'm trying my best not to let anyone overhype the story to me, because you have to understand, Three Houses is one of my favorite games of all time, and it's because of the Blue Lion storyline. Everything about that just kind of spoke to me, but I'm loving the character designs, the combat system, kind of the return to form for Fire Emblem. It's been great, but I don't want to go into too much detail right now, because I'm wanting to give this game the proper treatment and just kind of bask in its glory for the next couple of weeks if it takes it, and just experience it. And I want to report back to you all with a full in-depth review and of my thoughts on it. But anyways, be looking forward to that. And I just want to thank you all so much for all the support just the past couple months on the channel. It's really just kind of blown me away. I never really thought that the channel would be here, but really the community that we have, it keeps me motivated, and it keeps me coming back. So I just want to thank you all so much for just kind of sitting down and chatting about games with me in the comments. I look forward to 99.9% of all your comments, and I just want to again thank all the channel members and patrons. I'm just extremely humbled. So thank you so much for making all of this possible. Like this video if you liked it, and let me know if you'd like to see more pickups videos. But until then, I'll see you all next time.